How do I feel about operating on people? I'm still humbled by it. You know, these people are trusting me with their vision, and you know they can lose vision and they can actually go blind because of the operations. And it's not my fault per se, but I did put them through the operation. And sometimes when I do, I still feel it now. I do an operating list of 10 to 12 cases on a morning or an afternoon. And I know those 10 to 12 people overnight, they're going to sleep, and the next morning they're trusting me with their vision. And they wake up next morning and they look out of their new eye and they see what they get back, and they are trusting me with that and actually coming actively to me and often choose me to operate on them. And I still find it humbling. I think, you know, this gets a bit deep, but as being part of a British citizen, you know, I think you have to give back, and you have to give back to your countrymen. And I think the whole British citizenship, it's kind of been diluted a bit. And I think, you know, give back to the country as well. We all come to the same table, and we should give things to each other and look after each other. And I do think with my surgical skills, I'm actually giving back to the people I operate on, but the country as a whole. And it makes me feel good. But I am still humbled by it. That people trust me, not quite with their lives, but with their vision. And I also am humbled when optometrists come and see me and have their operations with me, or they bring their parents, or I guess most gratifying is when the theatre staff bring their parents to me, because they stand there and operate. And if ever you want to know which surgeon to go to and you have friends in the hospital, speak to the theatre staff, because they're the ones who know who's the good surgeon and who's the bad surgeon. And they may not be able to tell you, because that's very, very, you know, you're not supposed to say stuff like that, but they may give you a hint as to who they would choose to have their surgery with. So if you ask them, then they will recommend something. And a lot of the theatre staff's family and friends come to me to be looked after from all over the country, actually. You know, I had people travelling up from the Channel Islands, from north of Scotland, coming down to see me, and that makes you feel good. It's humbling, but again, I do think that is part and parcel of giving back to society and giving back to the community. And you know, it's something aside to this, but I am proud to be British, and I'm really happy to give back to my compatriots, I guess.